to the biggest little city in the world, Reno, Nevada. Mackey Stadium, home to the Nevada Wolfpack, where we have hit the jackpot responsibly with this matchup.
Season 9, man. Opening up with SMU. Ain't really too much to say. We're just trying to get back to where we was 2 years ago, man. We back.
Davis with you alongside David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. Time to get this game started. Nevada about to kick it off to get this game started. And they thought about a return, then thought better of it. They'll bring it out to the 25. First down here for the offense. Power football with the run. Banging, slithering, whatever it takes to get that ball up to the 32. Really important for a ranked team going into a hostile environment like this one, not to give the underdog reason to believe.
Yes, reason to believe, and don't give the fans reason to get jacked up and excited. Come out early, be in a business mode mindset.
You got to start fast. You got to have a sense of urgency. You cannot come sleepwalking into an environment like this, because if you do and you make some mistakes, this crowd will pounce on you and seize momentum.
Now from the 36-yard line, it's 1st and 10. Looking to move it through the air. Out of the backfield, he's open. And they knock him down, but he got past the line to gain.
You know, it's funny. I know running backs oftentimes are afterthoughts when it comes to the passing game, but when you think about it, this guy's been making people miss his entire life taking handoffs. So why wouldn't you try to get him involved in the passing game as well? You just saw in that last play how dangerous he is after the catch.
Yeah, and the running back didn't get much here, but, you know, you clearly want to always establish the tempo, run the football, be consistent, make that defense physically meet the challenge.
Solid fundamentals on that tackle from this freshman. Third down conversions are a huge stat, and this one would be a doozy if they can pull it off. Fires to the middle. It's caught downfield. And this offense is feeling it as they rip off a big chunk of yardage, and they've got it on the 22.
This quarterback was licking his chops coming into this game. He told us this week he felt like there were some matchups that he could take advantage of against this defense, but he wasted no time. Opening drive of the game, finds the matchup he likes, and that was an absolute dime.
He looks that one in nicely. And he gets it down to the 4-yard line before he's finally stopped. A terrific run after the catch. After coming up with back-to-back explosive plays, here they are, 1st and goal. They'll try to get it in with the run. They get him on the ground at the 3-yard line, but this defense is taking some punches. Now the offense tries to punch it in on 2nd and goal. He'll run it to the right here and try to get it in the end zone. Going right back to the well, and this time he finds water. Gets it into the end zone for the touchdown. They draw first blood, and that is exactly what you want to open the season with a drive like that.
I think what you love about that opening drive for the offense is the balance. They were able to throw the football to set themselves up into position, and then he carries it in for the TD. You got to be able to keep defenses on their heels, and they did a nice job of that on this opening drive.
He'll bring it back from inside his 5. And the return man has no place to run.
Your food okay, Stink?
And a place to be tackled. Offense set on 1st down. Running back searching for a hole. Open space at the 25. Off he goes. That defense got gas, but they finally get him to the
Defense is going to have their hands full trying to stop this guy. They better rally to the football and get multiple hats because he is not easy to bring down.
Quarterback on the keeper. They'll force him out of bounds after a solid pickup on the play.
And that's what I love about the QB run game in this offense is it just keeps these defenses off balance. We're going to see a lot of running backs doing their work between the tackles in this game as well. But you see how mixing in the quarterback run too, it just keeps this defense so confused.
Oh, good tackle.
And they'll stop him after a minimal pickup. This feels like 4-down territory, 3rd and short from the 40. They'll try to get the first through the air. And they can't complete the bullet pass on 3rd down.
Got to give the defense credit on that play, taking everything away, forcing the incompletion. Now it's decision time. 4th and short, and you're in field goal range. What do you do here?
On 4th down, he'll try to toss it. Makes the grab, and he's got the first. And the completion gives him a fresh set of downs and keeps this drive moving.
That's a great example of the receiver knowing exactly where the first down marker is. He got the depth he needed to get, so once he was able to make the catch, he already knew he had it. Now, a fresh set of downs.
This Nevada offense really has it going.
You finna go? You say you about to leave?
Touch pass on the run. Breaks the tackle. Ball's out. Oh, it looks like the offense was able to recover it.
That ball carrier is very lucky. That easily could have ended up.
Say you about to leave?
Defense, you have got to do a better job with ball security.
Say you about to leave?
Drive continues after that fumble scare sent the offensive coordinator's blood pressure into orbit. Looking for a gap. It's up. And they try the middle of this stout defense, and they rise to the challenge.
Defense is about firing off, hitting the offensive guys and staying in their gaps. Everybody knowing where they're supposed to be. You could tell the defense, everyone was right where they're supposed to be, nowhere to run.
Headed to the line at the 23, trying to convert this 3rd and short. They'll try to get it through the air. Throws toward the end zone.
80 yards up the fucking field.
Knock it away and deny the score.
Well, on 3rd and short and field goal range, they dial up the pass play. Quarterback was trying to get through his progressions. There was just simply nobody open. Couldn't make an accurate enough throw. Ball falls incomplete. Now setting up a big decision here on 4th down.
If you don't convert on this 4th down, there will be questions about passing on the field goal try. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. Well, they just drained all the suspense out of the 4th down conversion, moving the chains easily.
Well, to heck with being conservative, right? I mean, that essentially would have just been a chip shot field goal with where they were on that 4th down. But they decided to go for it, throw it. They're looking for 6. They're going for a touchdown. They are being aggressive.
He pushes it forward all the way to the 2-yard line. Second and goal coming up. They'll run it left, looking for the end zone here. Just hammering it with this running back again, and he noses his way into the end zone.
And they just keep feeding it to their workhorse back to open this game. Great job in the open field. He's got tremendous vision. He can make people miss. You saw all of that on display here in the opening drive.
And we're all square as he's set to kick it away. So much for the touchback. Here he comes. Not nearly as much as he'd hoped when he brought it out of the end zone. He'll be stopped at the 15. Plenty of time for one more snap before the end of the quarter. Off the play fake on 1st down to throw. Dumps it off in the flats. There to make the tackle, and that's how we'll wrap up this first period. Second down here as they go back to work after the break. From the gun, they'll try to impose their running game. Tackle him, but he has a first down.
And most importantly, they got the first. They've been getting pushed around up front this game and haven't created a lot of lanes to run the football, but you needed it. You needed that first down. You needed to get the sticks moving. You need to run some clock, so good job by the offense finding a little bit of space to get the first down.
Just a bit of a misfire there as they can't make the connection. Couldn't make the play on first down. They'll try it again. 2nd and 10 from the 27. Give to the running back. Get him on the ground after a 4-yard run out to the 31. How bold will they be on 3rd down after that last run? And off from the shotgun. Just ran over.
Oh, man. It's like on 3rd and 6.
Well, that's kind of the advantage of 3rd and medium, right? Is the defense, you keep them guessing. You can throw it, you can run it. That time they hand it off and they pick it up.
Yeah, and you can see the D drop back a little bit. It creates a little bit of space.
He tosses one high and deep down the left side. Touchdown Mustangs! And they made it to the house when they found that 6 points way on them.
And this offense gets on the board and the first passing touchdown of the season, and I feel pretty confident saying the first of many. This offense looks like they're in a good rhythm, and this passing attack's going to be hard to stop.
Oh, he's going to go for the return. That gamble did not pay off as they bring him down at the 12-yard line.
What's up, bro?
They really get things moving on this drive. 2nd play of the drive comes from the 37. Unloads quickly. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there. Still a little ground to cover and pick up the first.
Well, we knew coming into this game, this offense was going to try and get this receiver involved and get him involved early. So here they are just finding an easy completion. It's not a touchdown.
Oh, shit,
they just
he
want
got
to get
me.
this guy lathered up and get him into a run.
And they'll bring him to the ground after a short gain.
Well, the QB decided to keep it on that one. And listen, if you had his athleticism, you'd want to keep it too. Almost every time they run these types of option plays. But he's just going to have to do a good job of understanding when to hand it off, when to pitch it, and try to keep this defense on their heels and read his keys. He's got a lot of talent. He's got to make sure he's making the right decisions moving forward.
And he's released the RPMs on that.
Go over there and do what?
Has an arm. This Nevada offense really has it going. On the ground, it's Bob. Got room at the 35. And they explode on that one, and they've got it down to the 22. He's up to 90 yards rushing, and that is quite an impressive first half here in this season opener. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. They'll throw it on first down.
Man, this fucking game, bro. I told myself to stop running halfback screens, bro.
Just didn't realize it would be for the defense.
They got in there quick.
Because that shit don't work, bro. Fucking running back, bro. Like, I just ran it in this game I'm playing just now. The running back falls down, bro. It ain't raining or nothing. I run it any other time, the fucking running back gets stuck on the lineman. Like, bro, come on, bro.
Seventh play of the drive coming up, but a long way to go on third down. Quarterback checking off. On third down, he'll try to pick it up through the air.
Look at that fucking throw. Damn, man. I'm getting sacked for 40 yards on fucking first down, bro.
So everybody on the back end has the eye
I ain't doing that shit.
Break on the ball, force the incompletion.
Splits the uprights. Good. We check in with Kevin Connors. What's going on, Kevin?
All right, guys, a little update on what else is happening in college football this weekend. UMass is in front. They've led for most of the way. However, Sam the Minuteman isn't exactly putting this one in the win column just yet. They're up by a field goal over the Sharks. We'll circle back. If anything big happens, you should know about it.
And how about that one? Kevin will be keeping an eye on everything going on elsewhere. He kept those legs moving, got 3 out to the 19. After the 3-yard pickup, they come to the line, 2nd and 7. Dropping back, it's Jamison.
Bless you.
Quickly complete. And he'll be marked down right there.
I said bless you.
First down. It's the 2-minute warning, and we'll see if the offense can tack a little something extra on their lead before the break. So what do they have for 3rd and short from their own 23? They'll try to pick it up on the ground. Fights his way for a couple, but stopped short of the marker. It's 4th and 1.
Man, that D-tackle's a freak athlete. Did you see him come out of his stance and beat the offensive lineman, getting to the running back with cat-like quickness?
And the offense stays on the field on 4th and 1. I'm not sure they're just
Yes,
trying to
sir.
make the defense jump. I believe they think they can get it. So the decision has been made, and the coach will take the penalty. The Mustangs decide to punt it away. The punter going to get his first work of the afternoon.
How do you control my man?
I'm screaming.
First down for the offense. He's going to pass. Getting some heat.
Oh my God, he's wide the fuck.
A sack for this defense. Timeout called here by the defense. It's the first one they
Difference between fucking the number 10 ranked team in Nevada, bro. Nigga wide open run down the middle of the fucking field, bro.
Now the quarterback changing the original play call. On 2nd down, just keeps firing. He finds his man. They bring him down, but a solid pickup to put them in position to pick up a first down.
And quarterback dropping back, understanding I'm getting zone coverage. All I got to do is be a little bit patient, manipulate that defense a little bit. My wide receiver runs that drag, and I get the first down.
They line up, and it is a long way to the sticks from here. On 3rd down, going up top. Starting to feel a little pressure. Throws to the wideout. Catch in the middle. It's Benedict. Slicing and dicing through this defense, and they've got it down to the 23. There's a timeout called as this offense tries to find a way to draw a little closer. The Wolfpack with a 1st and 10 here. He's looking to throw it. Pressure coming. He'll pull it down and run. Good little pickup there as he saw some daylight and got what he could. We got a timeout here late.
I'm the biggest boss that you seen thus far. No, that boy Bird said ran through the whole West and they ain't even have a car.
Operating in the red zone here on 2nd down. He's looking to throw. Fires to the end zone. And he's got it. Touchdown, Nevada.
And I just love the execution by this offense. Late in the half, man, you want to take the lead. You want to get that momentum on your side, and they do it. They finish it with the passing game. I'll tell you what, keep that passing game up, and keep this lead, keep the momentum, and keep putting up numbers.
He'll take the return and try to improve the field position. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. Running out of time here in the first half. They're going to have to be efficient to put some points on the board before the break. Corners are going to bail. Jamison. And he will get home, and the quarterback goes down at the 17. The offense calls timeout. It's the second one they've used this half.
It's kids in Africa.
We'll see if they can get a little better protection after the sack. It's 2nd and 12. He's looking to throw. He's got it. And they'll finally catch up to him, but not before a big chunk of yardage is picked up. We've got a timeout in the waning seconds of the half. Maybe a chance to get off a couple more plays. Just enough time to get off one final play of the half. Wants to throw on 1st down. He'll try to do it himself. Still running at the 40.
My fucking God, bro. Quarterback scramble for 60 yards, man. Damn. That's my fault. I knew I should have spied this nigga, bro. That's my fault, bro. Fucking 8 seconds to go in the fucking half, man. Give up a fucking 60-yard QB scramble, bro. Damn.
Nice job by this offense executing that last drive.
And the extra point is good, and it's a 4-point.
I have the worst fucking 2-minute fucking defense, bro. Fucking double that sorry ass nigga up right there, man. 81 fucking yards in 13 seconds, bro. Oh, that's why the motherfucking quarterback got 98 speed, B. Every receiver 98 speed. No. Quarterback 98 speed, every receiver 98 speed. That's why.
You can feel the momentum starting to swing in this stadium. It's 1st and 10. Motion from the offense. They'll start this 3rd quarter with a run. That hole closed quickly and picked up from 1 to the 15.
Yeah. Yeah. God damn, man. Can't be giving that shit up.
Didn't get much on 1st down. It's 2nd and 9.
Fucking bomb.
Receiver on the move gets the touch pass. Nothing but green ahead. He will step out of bounds, but not before the big pickup and a 1st down for this offense.
Yeah, way to be creative. Way to get the ball in the perimeter really quickly.
Whole fucking offense, 98 speed, bro.
That edge, and you're just trying to get that 1st down. Nice job. Nice play call by the offense.
They'll give it to the back. He's got room. Finally run out of bounds, but he has this offense rolling with a 1st down.
You're down. Obviously, at the half, you had a conversation. We got to come out and put points on the board. And, Jesse, it looks like they're going to start with the ground game.
And I love this, David, too. Regardless of whether they're losing or they're winning, come out here and try to be the most physical unit here in the 2nd half. Get this run game established.
Fires to the wideout. Nice defensive play to get a hand in there and knock it away.
Good job on defense getting a hand on it, tipping it up in the air. They weren't able to pick it off, but they do force the incompletion.
Now on 2nd down after the incompletion. Out of the gun to give to the back. He get it down to the 35 before he stopped. 10-yard pickup on the play, and it's a 1st down. With that, he's got 101 yards rushing, and he goes over the century mark in this season opener. Wolfpack will have 1st and 10. Got it behind the line. It's McCourty.
And that's kind of a lot of today's running game, right? Spit the ball out quick, get it to your playmakers in space, get positive yards. It's instead of running the ball a couple yards up the middle, now you just spit it out wide, and a lot of times if you break a few tackles, it could be even bigger.
Halfway there on 1st down, it's 2nd and 5. He's looking to throw. Time running out, and he goes down at the 34. The defense coming up big there, and the sack is great, but the secondary deserves some credit too.
No doubt. When you can cover like that in the secondary and drop back in your zone and only rush a few, and you feel comfortable getting home, and they're going to get to the quarterback, that is...
Looking for the end zone. Touchdown, Nevada! And that one will give them the lead. And these guys just score from anywhere out there. After that drive, it sure looks that way.
And that's what separates really good offenses from great offenses. When you're backed up in a bad position, you can still fight your way out, go get you a touchdown. That's a great drive by the offense.
Going for the return.
Your brother in a starter B.
Not nearly as much as he'd hoped when he brought it out in the end zone. He'll be stopped at the 15. The SMU offense is headed back onto the field. And David, how they would love to stick it in the end zone one more time after that last drive.
And once you get the defense on their heels and you back them off a little bit, you get in a little bit of rhythm, it's really hard to stop, Jesse, and they're going to try to do it again right here.
And if you're this play caller, you're loving what's happening right now because everything you dialed up on that last drive ended up working out. You're just looking at your play sheet. Everything you're picking is working. Let's see if they can pull it off again here.
And he was hit just as he was releasing the pass, and it falls to the ground incomplete.
Yeah, and your first job is to affect the quarterback and try to get him off his spot. They get him off his spot, he gets outside the pocket, and a nice job chasing, not quitting, getting to the quarterback, and still getting a good lick as he's throwing the football.
On third down, he drops to throw. He lobs one high down the left side.
Man, get the fuck out of here, man.
And they are pushing the field. A big pickup on that one, and the tackle is finally made. This offense capable of exploding at any moment. Now they're set up inside the 30 with a 1st and 10. Runs through a tackle. Not a whole lot of room there. 3 yards maybe. 2nd and 7.
You know, it's so important for offenses to want to keep third downs manageable. The way you do that is by having success like that, running the football on 1st down.
Got 3 on 1st down at 2nd and 7. Off play action.
Oh, wow. So the fucking throw was that perfect on the run? Fuck is this, man? Fucking quarterback's crazy, bro.
Well, it's because I can't win, Reese. I have to play the run. You know, all these RPOs, all these different things. It makes me come up and use my eyes and play run. And these tight ends are so valuable to find space behind. Knew where he was going with the football the whole time because the big fella, he's always open.
And he doesn't quite get the score. Ringed out of bounds at the 3.
Man, I love the decision-making right there. Like, drop back the pass, look for your shots. You don't see it, tuck it, get positive yards, makes the next down even easier. That is a great heads-up.
Fucking bullshit on 3rd down, man.
And the offense continues to run the football. The 2nd rushing touchdown from the running back. The offensive line paving holes continue to feed this man the ball.
Lining up to cover the kick after that touchdown drive. And he takes this from inside the 5. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. Nevada takes over as the offense returns to the field. How about that last drive? Just carved him up in the air, David.
Yeah, and how about that quarterback? You gave him the ball
65, like, bro, he's right there. He popped right in your face.
on that last drive.
He really did, David. I mean, that was a masterclass in just reading coverage and being accurate.
Right there.
Touchdown on that first play of the drive. It's 2nd and 11. He's looking to throw. He's got an open man. Gets it to the 46-yard line. 1st down for
one of the fastest players in America, and you saw it on that last play. It's not necessarily throwing him the ball over your head. They just get it to him quickly. The hard part now is running and tackling that guy. Not easy to do.
Looking to go up top on first down.
Oh, shit.
Going for the big play. Ball in the air.
Oh, good coverage.
He'll try to take it back.
Damn.
And they capitalize not only on the pick, but the great return to give the offense tremendous field position.
You know, I like the decision by the quarterback in terms of where he was going with the ball. Just don't like the accuracy. That was not good location on the throw. Got away from him a little bit, and the defense able to come up with a big hit.
Fucking ball back, man.
One tackle for a solid pickup.
It's really frustrating when you get a guy in his spot. He's in the hole. He's there to do his job. And he can't get the guy on the ground. That's your job. Get him on the ground. You know, especially a guy that's not a huge back. You got to make that tackle. You can't make it easy on the offense where now they got a manageable situation.
And they make the tackle, but he has plenty for the first down.
Wow, the running back there showing you his skill set as he's able to rip off that one for a first down.
As they get set to snap it, just about to reach the end of the quarter. They'll try the run. They get him on the ground, and that'll be the final play of this third period.
Fucking bail out, bro, on third down.
First down to start the drive after the break. Use the play fake, now to throw. Quarterback moving out of the pocket. Trying to escape and get it himself. And that defense doesn't allow a cutback, and they get him out of bounds after a short gain.
And that's a really good job by this defense because remember, when the quarterback runs, now you got an extra blocker because he's not just handing it off and standing there. And they still did a good job at the point of attack, kind of strung it along and made him run out of bounds.
Out of the gun, they'll run it inside. They make the stop after a pickup of 3, balls at the 18. The Mustangs have pushed it inside the 20. Wants to throw. It's Jameson. Pocket starts to collapse. Blasted as he lets it go. And it's intercepted. A huge fourth quarter play for this defense.
And what a great break on the football. Nice job seeing, squeezing. A lot of those defensive guys, man, they don't have great hands all the time. But you always remember your first interception. They'll always remember this moment.
They'll move the chains after he gets it to the 43-yard line.
And you're going to hear this guy's name a lot. They're going to ride the big fella. He's such a stud. They're going to build the offense around him. This is just game one, but you're going to get a lot of big runs from this cat.
Big chunk play to start this drive. Now they'll really try to take it to this defense. Can't get him to the ground. A strong tackle and wrap up from the junior. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. He's looking to throw. Shoots it to the left. Makes a connection. And he'll ramble to the 34 before he's finally knocked down.
And tight ends aren't just line up and block guys anymore. These guys are athletes. You line them up all over the field. And nowadays, you can start to feature them more and more in the passing game.
Nevada comes to the line after getting the first down. This time they'll go to the running game. Pulled down at the 29 after getting 5.
It's going to be important this offensive line is able to get a little bit of push. Just got to give this guy an inch, a little crease, and he can make yards for him.
Halfway there on first down, it's 2nd and 5. He's looking to throw. And the defense gets home and makes a play at the 37-yard line.
We've seen this defensive end make a lot of plays. In the run game, he's setting the edge. He's forcing the football to go back inside, but he's not a one-trick pony. He can also get out of his stance, use his hands, and use his speed to beat offensive tackles and get to the QB.
If they can convert here, that type of play can really give you a shot of momentum. The receivers often will run their route based on a side adjustment. On 3rd and long, you'll need to push it downfield. Touchdown, Wolfpack! And with that, they move out front here in the 4th.
And some of these guys make it look so easy, but these are tight windows down here, man. There's not a lot of space in the field, and he drops back, knows exactly where he's going with the football, throws it in there, makes the play, and more importantly, now his team is in the lead in the 4th quarter.
From inside his own 5. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. Mustangs have the ball back and ready to go to work. And boy, they missed an opportunity last time throwing that pick in the red zone, David.
And you got to put that frustration behind you. You can't turn it over. That's a Cardinal sin.
Hey, yo!
He's run out of bounds, but a big play on that one, and it'll be a first down.
And that's why if you're the offensive coordinator, you've got to find as many ways as possible to get this guy going. Just get him the ball close to the line of scrimmage. Doesn't need to be a throw deep down the field. He's so dynamic when he has the ball in his hands. You saw it right there.
You want to talk about making it easy for an offensive coordinator. You pick up a bunch of yards on 1st down, make that 2nd down really, really manageable. That's a great job by the offense.
9-yard pickup on 1st down, and now they can take a shot on 2nd and short. The give to the tailback. Slammed to the ground, but not before he gets to 1st down.
You got to have short area quickness. That running back there doing what it takes to make sure he got that 1st down.
Now they'll line it up from the 44 on 1st and 10. They're going to ride this running back. He's dropped behind the line of scrimmage. That'll be a loss of 3.
You see all this movement in football now, all this stem in the defensive line. They're sliding right before the snap, creating confusion for the offensive line. Then they're moving back and stunting. Really good job by the defense. Continue to move, continue to stunt, continue to get in the backfield and make this life hard on this running back.
Now they're going to throw it. Working that left side now. Across the 25, he's got room.
Just throw the ball to the fucking flat, bro. Like, shit is insane.
What a play call in a 2-minute situation. They find the shot opportunity, and they take advantage of it, flipping the field. They've now put themselves in a chance to come back and win this thing.
They ripped off a huge chunk, and now a little chunk is needed to pay it off. So the opportunity with a touchdown here to take a 4th quarter lead. They'll keep it on the ground for 1st and goal. Relentless, tough running gets it down to the 4. Offense trying to pay it off on 2nd and goal. Tries again to get it in. He steps and powers and works his way. They finally get him down at the 2. Referee signals timeout. It's the defense wanting to make sure that they have everything just right with a big play coming. If they can pay off this 3rd and goal opportunity, man, oh man, those collars start getting a little tight across the way. Marches ahead.
Fucking go, man. Come on.
Defense calls the timeout. Their 2nd of the day as they
the lead. I think I'm going for the touchdown.
Green light. I'm going for it. Second half, man, I can take the lead right here. I like my chances, and even if I miss, I got to go.
Touchdown, SMU! And they've moved out front here in the fourth.
And this offense really showing their physicality, running the football when it matters, in the fourth quarter, in crunch time, to take the lead in this football game.
And the extra point is good, and every point counts. It's now a 4-point lead in the fourth. About to kick it off after punching it in for the touchdown.
Niggas running forward play action, bro. We ain't got no pressure.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. Nevada takes over as the offense returns to the field. There's plenty of time to work with here, but they have to be highly efficient in their attack, Jesse.
So it comes down to the quarterback position too, Reese. Don't let the moment get too big. Play within yourself, David, because this guy's practiced this situation before.
No doubt.
What do they call?
I don't have to take deep shots
Oh, yeah.
beyond the first down mark.
On my own
So I can
33.
stop that clock for a little bit and possibly use my timeouts.
So they'll decline the pass interference penalty, and the result of the play will stand. The defense in a most benevolent move, giving the offense a new set of downs. Quarterback checking the play. Wasting no time throwing on this drive. Fires to the tight end. Really confident throw and catch there. Big pickup, and they have a first down.
I tell you, this quarterback has just been in a great rhythm all game long. With that last completion, he's now over 300 yards passing.
Trying to find his man on first down. Zings it complete to the right. And he gets out of bounds to stop the clock. They've got a first down. They're in plus territory, and they've got a chance to win the game.
What a great job outside working that route. Not only did he get to the
Yeah.
to make sure he got the first down, but also was able to get himself out
Oh,
of bounds to
my bad.
stop the clock. You could not do that any better in a 2-minute situation.
Snags it. They'll get him stopped just short of the end zone, but they're in business here with a first down.
It's important on offense in the passing game. You've got to have balance. And I mean, you got to be able to attack different thirds of the field. You got to work the perimeter to both sides. But you got to let the defense know, too, that you're not afraid to go over the middle. And they did right there.
And a touchdown here would not only give them the lead, but in the fourth quarter, that ramps up the pressure. They'll dial up the run on first and goal. Touchdown, Wolfpack. And they've got the lead in the final minute.
Really good execution by this offense late in the game, under a minute, score to take the lead. It's what you draw up, it's what you dream about. But now, my defense has to go on the field and give me one more stop.
Almost ready to kick it away after scoring the touchdown. Here he comes from inside his own 5. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19.
You good.
The SMU offense is
And
back
it's
onto the field.
shit,
So the
man.
first order of business here, David, is don't knock yourself out of field goal range.
Correct. Don't take the sack. Don't get a negative play. But if I can be aggressive, Palmer, I'm still trying to go to the end zone to get the immediate dub.
And take as much pressure off of your kicker as you possibly can. You just got to wonder what he's thinking right now. Lots of pressure on him.
Got to move quickly here. They need to get it to field goal range. They'll throw it on first down. Moving out of the pocket. And he just chucks it into the fourth row.
Well, it's the fourth quarter, and you got to be so careful as a quarterback when you're throwing it over the middle of the field right now because these windows are really small. He's very lucky that last one was not picked up.
Misfired on the last play. They'll go back to the air. Throws for the tight end.
Oh, pick that. Come on. You got to call game right there.
Might have been a wrap. Instead, it'll be third down.
Well, I know it hasn't been a tremendous day statistically for this quarterback, but his decision-making has been good enough to win this game. Hasn't thrown a lot of TDs so far, but when things aren't open, he throws it away like on that play right there. He's not putting his team in a bad spot, and that's why they still have a shot to walk out of here with a double.
To the air. It's Jamison. Unloads to the wideout.
Fucking go, man.
Into traffic. It's picked off.
Yeah, this thing gonna get up out of here, bro. Should have been over.
Not closing the door completely, but stopping the momentum late in the game when you already got a lead. Nice job, D.
The old coaching cliche, go 1-0 every week. And for the
Man, we have an equal team, bro. I will not lose a game over here, bro.
You want to come out and find a way to win. Was it perfect? Absolutely not. You're going to find things to work on throughout the season, but 1-0, that's where you want it to be.
And I think if you're the coaching staff of this winning team, you've got to like what you just see. First game of the year, there was tremendous effort on the field. Guys flying around, flying to the football, trying to make the plays necessary to win this game. They definitely made a few mistakes, but that's what practice is for. If you're the coaching staff, I think you're very, very positive right now moving forward.
So that's going to do it for us. For Jesse Palmer, David Pollack, I'm Reese Davis saying so long. This has been another presentation of EA Sports College.
341 passing. Another 130 rushing. Your brother playing yet? Oh yeah. 16 minutes ago. Am I gonna get any goddamn body, bro? Shit. Quarterback Abrams about to transfer. Bye, bitch. I'm trying to replace all y'all motherfuckers anyway. Oh yeah, he gets to go. He's solid though. Is anybody close to committing to it, bro? I need to go and get one. This linebacker right here. And finish receiver. Can't let Kennesaw State steal no 3-star receiver from me now.